Hello, on a snowy day in northern Illinois. We're supposed to get maybe up to 14 inches, so what a better day than to make caramel rolls. And yes, the sign is right. Martin is going to teach me how to make his cabin caramel rolls. These rolls are world famous now. So what do I do, Martin? What do I need?
Well, it looks to me like maybe you've already overdone yourself. It looks like you've pre-measured. Now, at Martin's Cabin, we don't measure, we just kind of go by what really looks good that day. Now, okay, we have one loaf, so let's move this out of the way, and we need to pull our loaf in here, and we need to roll that out. Now, I'm not setting this aside. Martin, we're kind of sloppy. We may spill that. So,
this is going to be a hoot, folks.
Now, first thing I notice is that I kind of like this little mat right here with the measuring things on it. When Martin's at his cabin, I always got to try to guess, because when cabin partner Jim and I are there, it's very important that we have 12 caramel rolls, 6 apiece, and they had better be pretty even. So the idea to keep them even is that we need to have this. Oh,
I thought you put down cinnamon sugar.
No, see, Vonnie.
Oh, you don't do
you
that
have
now?
to just, no, cinnamon sugar, you just let them. I'm teaching you, right?
Okay.
You got that?
But I do have an idea for you. You can take this up to the cabin if you'd like. I got another one.
Oh, thank you, because I already had it on my agenda.
Oh.
But what do you do about this? This is kind of sticking on me. I
use a little flour.
Well, use a little flour. I need a little flour.
That's where I thought the cinnamon sugar might be good.
Well, it might, but I don't know. It's sticking to this.
Oh, where did I put my flour?
You know, I think that my roller at the cabin is probably a little more weathered and aged. It doesn't grip them.
You know, you can pull that up and redo it.
Well,
It's so uneven. I like everything so even.
We're not done yet.
Okay.
We're not done yet. You see? Now, you know, I got these little spin rollers on mine. You know, on the ends.
I don't like that.
I know this is supposed to. Yeah, I know.
I hate that way.
I'm just trying to. Folks, if this doesn't come out to my standards, it's going to be because I'm using I'm using a whole different set of tools here that I know in the modern age things are.
You don't fault your tools.
Well,
just like there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothes.
I know this stick looks snazzier, but it's crimping my style.
I don't have one of the other ones here. I think you took my old one.
Probably did if I liked it.
Oh, you're moving out of the scene here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I gotcha.
Got me on wheels here.
Yeah, I can lock that down, actually. I'm never this aggressive that I need to lock it down.
Sorry for the headaches, folks. We're sliding around here, but we're getting this down to where I'm almost satisfied.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. I'll just have to hold it.
Okay, you hold on to it. We're about done with the rocking and rolling anyway.
Yeah, but look at that. It just gets more and more off. Look at this gap.
Well, you know what?
What?
I'll make sure that's one of Jim's, a little light. You know, in the end...
Can I show you a cheater trick?
Oh, you're going to tear it?
You take a little hunk over here and you put it there, and it's even.
I don't know if I've ever done that before, and I hate to
mess. Oh my gosh!
I hate to mess with success.
You want some more flour?
No, I think we're good, because I'm just about satisfied with what we got here.
You know, he did want me to do this part, but I think it just drove him nuts.
I'm very impressed. See, we have 2, and I'm going down here to 18. So we have 16 inches of length to go with. Now you want to get that cinnamon sugar on her. Now we're ready to.
Yep.
Now we're ready to pour that on.
Okay.
Now this is you know.
You don't put butter on first?
Who is teaching who here?
Well, when I make you those little things you like,
well,
I put a little butter on the bottom.
Maybe. Now one thing is here, that looks like, we've got way too much cinnamon sugar on there. You know,
is that possible?
No, it's not. Not at all. Well, you know, this isn't the diet version, okay?
No, right.
Well, now,
and we both have such good reports from our doctors.
So now we have to roll this up.
That's where you needed the flour underneath.
Well, yeah, next time that could be, because see, at the cabin I've got this old, white, well, I don't know, metal
enamel.
thing
It's enamel.
Enamel.
And those are enamel. Perfect. Those are perfect.
Probably 120 years old, from some old settler's cabin that's been used enough that it's all broke in. and the bread doesn't even stick to
Oh,
it.
I think that's going to work, actually. You're a little punky there in the middle, but...
You think it's going to work. Doubters, doubters. Okay. Now we're looking good here, folks. Oh, a little funny on the end there, but you know,
You just tuck them together.
when it bakes up,
Yeah.
yeah, that'll work. Oh, I'll cover
There
up that
you
little.
go.
Got his
Get
knees.
his little butt in there.
Got his. We don't want any nudity showing here. All right, we got him covered over. All right, now I'm looking here. Now this is the trick for. I got to keep cabin partner Jim satisfied. So we got. Now we've rolled out a little bit. Now we're out to 18 inches.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna right down in the middle. I'm gonna go with 9. Okay. And then I'm gonna take a 4.5. Right down there. And then we take that right in the middle there.
Those look tiny.
Whoa, they're going to go a lot
I
tinier.
see,
They're
I
going to go a
see.
lot tinier
Is
than
that
this. Yeah, because now we want 12. So now we want to take these into thirds. Vonnie loves math, so I've got her probably lost at this point.
You do. I just go by what looks in between.
But that's what Jim, my partner Jim, did one day. I had him making them. I said, oh, no, we want 12. And he ended up not following directions, and he had 9. Now, how do two guys at a log cabin split 9 caramel rolls? Well, we're coming along well. Now we're ready to, oh, no, we're way off. We need to, okay. We had a wood stove in there. Okay, folks, a little abbreviation. We got to back up because I should have had the brown sugar and the butter all melted
I'll do it in the oven.
when we got to this. So we're coming right back. So now we need to get this butter. You know, I kind of think the recipe said 4 tablespoons. But since we aren't on a diet, we'll go a little more. Yeah, no, we're going to diet, somewhat diet. We won't use the whole stick, just for the record. Now we got to put the brown sugar in. So we must have some brown sugar here.
Do you not melt this first?
No.
By the way, this isn't a 9x13 pan. What did we say it was?
6 by 11. Now I have no idea how much brown sugar we have here, but
Oh gosh, that was a cup and a half.
then we're only 50% over what I would have wanted. So we're in good shape. Because believe me, you can't have too much of this stuff. It just kind of comes up the side of the caramel rolls. All right, now we're gonna melt this and be right back.
Okay.
We're back. All right. Now, you know, working with another cook in the kitchen, we get into these issues. Now, when I dumped that brown sugar in there, I thought maybe Vonnie had done some sort of a measuring, but I think all it was she dumped the rest of the bag into the bowl, and I thought it was like close to what we were supposed to have. So I just went ahead and used it all anyway, which that's fine. Well, then since we had all that, when we went to melt it, we decided, well, we might as well finish that whole stick of butter too. So, you know, but in this case, no, it's not healthy at all. But if you're concerned about eating healthy, you're listening to the wrong recipe being made anyway. As soon as caramel rolls get brought up, perish the thought of eating healthy.
Well, I'm going to have to go out and... oh, you got that uneven.
It'll all melt over in the end.
I'll have to go out and shovel some snow later, I think.
You better shovel a lot of snow later. Now, I just lay these across. They're going to swell out and fill out. And then this is where, you know, we want 12, so that means 6 on each half of the pan.
That I did know.
Okay, all right, well, but on the half of the pan, you don't want to get them. And I kind of try to, you know, there's always some that, like the bigger ones that are made for Martin, I usually kind of try to put them toward the middle. I kind of know where they are. Then the little stingy ones that I might give to cabin partner Jim, they go on the end.
You can give them to me. You know, he wanted me to do this, but there's more than one control freak in the kitchen here.
We were going to try that, but instead of me butting in all the time, I thought it was just best. Yeah, that one's slipping out of his girdle there, but all right. Now we actually have a wood stove going in the other room, so just like the cabin, we're going to put it over a nice wood heat.
Under the wood stove.
Oh.
That will cook it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we could put it under. But
yeah. You don't put a towel over him to rise?
I always I don't have fancy things like this. I have to use a paper towel.
Well, there you go.
It all works. I kind of like that. I might take that along too.
I've got a lot of these thin things.
Can you throw that in when we roll this up for my cabin?
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Going into position. For how long?
We don't know yet. Maybe an hour?
Uh-oh. We'll be back.
Well, our clock says it's been an hour. Not that measurements are real important to Martin.
Whoa.
But my goodness sakes, I think that wood stove heat in there, they have risen very nicely. So now, oh my gosh, look how deep that brown sugar is. I think we better put something underneath it, Vonnie,
Okay.
or you may have a real mess in your oven to clean. I wouldn't want it in mine either. All right, now this is all ready to go. We're gonna stick it in the oven. It's been preheated at 325. And, well, as high as they are, I'm going to ballpark it and say we need 25 minutes to a half an hour, but mainly we're going to watch it really close because we don't want to mess these up.
Do they consider these mutants?
No, you consider these big ones Martin's 6 and Jim's 6 over here. He usually lets me serve, so he never really realizes it, so shh.
Are you going to give him a call and tell him about this?
Well, sometimes we don't like to let some secrets out. You know, like kind of like what, you know, kind of one of those deals, what happens at the cabin stays there. Well, what happens here stays here. So,
Okay, in the oven they go.
there we go.
Well, it was 20 minutes, and I taught Martin something today. You hear that hollow sound? When you do that on bread, that means it's done.
Good to know. Somebody teaching somebody else something today besides me doing all the work.
You want to fold these over onto another pan like that?
Yeah, we flip them into the same big pan. You can use any pan.
What do I do here?
That's you got the best idea. Right? Ready?
Yep. We're all ready. Oh,
Well, no,
Oh.
we're
that's excess.
we're just trying to make sure that everything drips out.
Well, I can always get the spatula.
Get the spatula. We got too much to waste here.
There you go. Now, do you put any pecans on top, or?
No, we
Okay.
don't. We don't need that.
Okay.
With this much, we don't need it now.
That one needs a little more right there.
Yeah. You know, I thought that we were probably way over on the brown sugar, but you can see how, you know, you can't be way over on the brown sugar.
Oh dear. That's a little peaked there.
Yeah, that would be one of Jim's. Okay. I think we're got that part done well.
Okay. Oh. Hey Martin, you want a fresh caramel roll?
Wow, it looks good. It looks like something I might have made.
You maybe could have, if you knew how to.
Yeah, that'll be good. But
Oh, anything for you, baby.
I still like being me.